Good evening, everybody. My name's Ken, and I am your host this evening. It is great to be with all of you. Happy New Year to everybody. Excited to be able to say hi to everyone. I missed you all. We've been out now for I feel like weeks, but I probably was only a week or two. So I hope that everyone who is joining us this evening here on this wonderful Thursday night at 9 o'clock Eastern time, whether you're on live right now, like so many people on here right now, or maybe you're checking it out as a recording, we hope you had an incredible time of rest over the holidays, had a great Christmas and a wonderful New Year. I don't know about you guys, but I am ready to make 2023 a great year. Um, I tell you, when you think about everything that's happening in the world around us, uh, there has never been a time like right now for people to be like many of the business owners that are on this webinar tonight, that for them to think like we all are right now, that people are looking for a way to develop personally, work on another stream of income, and figure out a way to put some more income into their household because of, you know, gas prices, food prices, the bills coming in from the holidays, and the fact that the world just continues to run at such a disruptive speed. And so I tell you, tonight we're very fortunate to have um, an amazing guest speaker. But I guess before I jump into introducing our speaker tonight, let me jump here into the chat. Just say hi, Richard Madeline. Hey to you too. Hello to you as well. Happy New Year to both of you. Daniel, great to see and hear you. Well, actually, I'm not hearing you, but you hearing me. I see you said loud and clear. I didn't even ask if people could hear me. So I'm glad you can. Bill and Kim, awesome to see you on tonight. Hope you had an amazing last couple of weeks and a great holiday out there in California. Luigi, good to see you. Patty and Matt, awesome to have you on tonight. Bucky and Helen, George and Eileen, Avis, Luigi, Rebecca, Scott, so many people. It's great. I see we also have over here in the YouTube stream, we've got Jose and Alan. Great to have you on. I see we have some more people on as well. So wherever you're watching, whatever you're doing, we're excited that you're here. I'm excited that if you're on tonight as a business owner, that like me, you're kicking off the year right and getting ready to move it forward. So tonight, without further ado, we have a great guest speaker. If you're a guest on tonight, or maybe somebody has forwarded you this link later, let me give you a little background, and I'm sure he will as well. We are fortunate tonight to have an incredible gentleman to share this business presentation with us. Dr. Clarence Freed is a plastic surgeon by training. He has been in medicine for many, many years. He and I were just chatting about that before the webinar, and he is really an expert in all things skin, whether it is, cosmetic work that he has been involved with, I'm sure for an incredible amount of time. Maybe he'll tell us a little bit about that, as well as, dealing with issues like skin cancer and other stuff like that. So he is a font of knowledge, stories, and wisdom when it comes to things that we should all do, whether it's summertime and we're out in the sun, or it's wintertime and wherever we happen to be. He knows skin. But the other thing he knows is all about this business we're going to talk about tonight. For those who are not involved in the business, he has reached, and he can correct me about this if I'm wrong, but he has reached the sapphire level in this business. And for those who are not aware of what that is, it's a significant level in this business that shows that he has built a business and has had business for many years, and really understands the nuances and why an opportunity like this can help you to live on your own terms, can help you to change and think differently about maybe where you are right now and the things that you're doing to earn a living. Because we're talking about a professional who has a lot of education and has been in practice for many years. And he looked at this type of business and said, you know what, there's something here. And so I'm hoping he'll be able to tell us a little bit about that. So without further ado, Clarence, if you could hop on, I'd love to have you jump on here, and we'll let you get going with your slide deck. Um,
Can you hear me?
I can. Got you loud and clear.
There you go.
Yep, there you go. The camera, and I know that camera button sticks. I do the same thing every Thursday night. I hit the button and it's like a delay, so I hit it again and then it turns off. So, glad to have you on tonight. So I know you're coming to us from Pennsylvania, where it's probably a little cooler, but not too much cooler than it is here. I guess you guys have some great weather, so that's wonderful. And let me put up your slide deck, and I'll let you get started.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and all the holidays. Happy, right? It's great. Just tell a little funny story. I was my daughter and granddaughter FaceTimed me on New Year's Day. And New Year's Day, my daughter was FaceTiming with her mom, her husband's parents, her husband's aunts and uncles. And finally, at the end of the day, she was FaceTiming with me and Eddie. And my granddaughter, she kept saying, too many grandparents, too many grandparents. It was so funny to listen to her. Anyway, we had a great holiday. It was quiet, and all those good things, and a great time just thinking about the real meaning of Christmas and the gift that we got at Christmas time, and the meaning of Christmas that's in your heart and sharing your heart with other people. Anyway, I Ken said it. I'm a plastic surgeon by training. I do mostly skin cancer screenings and skin cancer surgery at this point. Um, I've been in practice for uh, 45 years. Who would have ever thought? And so it's been a great journey, and lots of people, and I constantly people's. I saw someone just yesterday that said, "You took care of my kid when he was 5 years old," and da 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 da. And anyway, I said, "Well, I'm glad you had a good experience, but I don't remember it." So anyway, um, medicine has been great, but being in practice in medicine, basically, um, I was an entrepreneur, and that's what we're going to talk about tonight, being an entrepreneur and the benefits of this business and this business model. And if you're new tonight or relatively new, really study the business and learn the difference between our business and many other side hustles that are out there. And I'll try to explain that, but because to me, as an entrepreneur, the difference between our business and other side hustles, we call them, is the key to why it's important to really understand this business. So if you're relatively new, please study it, ask questions. But there's a huge difference in our business, and I'll try to explain that. So we want to live on our own terms, live on your own terms. And today's market, basically, um, in today's world, people want more freedom in their life. They want more independence, and that's the new standard. And if you think about it, uh, COVID and the COVID problem changed so many aspects of our life and so many aspects of employees' lives. Basically, they could become more independent, working from home, and they don't want to go back to an office anymore. So lots of things have changed, but independence is the standard, and people want more independence. And what does that mean? Well, it means they want to work from wherever. Okay, they can work from home, but uh, their home can be in Florida one day, in California the next day, because all they need to do is take their computer with them. And decreased employer responsibility. Basically, the individual wants independence, freedom from some of the, you know, the barriers that's set by an employer employee relationship. And, they want to get that independence through some entrepreneurial aspect that has a low entry uh, fee, a low entry experience, basically. So we all hear about side hustles. People wanting to be independent, they want to make more money, they want to have more freedom, so they get involved in side hustles. And there are many, many side hustles out there, and lots of people, do different things that simply are side hustles, we call them. Ride shares, B&B, you know, freelancing, whatever it is. Uh, Entrepreneurial spirit finds a way to become involved in something that is simply a side hustle. And again, I think the most important thing tonight is, if you're new, uh, understand the concept of why this opportunity is so different from the average side hustle. And I'll try to make that clear. Oh, so side hustles all start from the same equation. Basically, people want to be independent. They want more independence. They want more freedom. They want more versatility in their life, more time to spend with their kids, whatever. It's desire for more, whatever that more is. We call it a dream. Okay. They need an opportunity to make extra income. And whatever opportunity you're going to get involved with, there's some work, some experience, some learning. We call it skin in the game. So simply independence. But the emphasis many people play is on the side rather than the hustle, meaning they talk about an opportunity to make money, but they don't really, many times, understand the hustle or the work or the risk that's involved in getting involved in that side hustle. Basically, for those driving, they're always on the road. Okay. Whatever job you have, whatever company you set up, it's work, and you rely. All of these side hustles basically depend on putting in your time, your risk, your effort to make some money. It's a time versus money, time making money model, even in the side hustles. And time is money is hard to sustain. Basically, uh, you get tired, right? Let's face it. If you're on the road all the time driving, you get tired. Sometimes you don't get paid as much as you expect to. And so the time is money model does not really give you the freedom that most people want, or the independence that most people want. You know, the side hustle, the terms are their terms. Basically, they're not your terms. Uh, you're trading you're trading time, your time, to make some money. Really, not a lot of independence. And if you've been involved in some side hustle, basically, um, you're really not getting much freedom, because you put in the time, you put in the hours to make some money. You hustle harder to make more money. That's not the goal. That's not independence. Okay. To build a successful, sustainable business, you have to change the equation. Basically, you want to be independent, you have a desire or a dream for more, you want extra money, you're willing to put in the skin in the game, the risk, the work, but you want to be able to control all the aspects of that equation. The best on your terms business, work from everywhere, low risk, and not changing hours for money. And how do we do that? how do we not change just hours for money? And that's the big difference in our business. Basically, we basically have a model where you can register other people and benefit from their work. Okay, benefit from the time. So we built a community of people where we're all working for whatever we think of is important to us, but the person that we sponsor has a dream, a desire for independence, a desire for freedom that may be very different than our desire. But we work together as a team, we have a community together, and basically we can get to where we want to go. It's an on your terms business gives you control. Okay. Basically, we built a community of like minded individuals who are entrepreneurs, who have a dream, who have a desire for more, who are willing to work and work in a community where we all work together for our common goal. And the common goal is our independence, our each and everyone's independence. Um, so, would you rather live on your terms, live on an independent terms where you have control, or would you rather hustle harder? I think we all know the answer to that. Okay, you can still make money. In side hustles, you can make money. You can probably make a lot of money, but you don't get the freedom that you can get with building a community of people who are working like minded and working as a community, all having their own particular goals, all having their own dreams, but basically building a community where you benefit from the effort that other people put in. They obviously benefit the most, okay, but you benefit from a small amount of the work of other people. And as that community gets larger and larger, basically your income can grow to whatever level you want it to grow to. It's really up to you. So we work with the Amway Corporation, and in this business model, basically, um, Amway has been around for more than 60 years, and it's just a phenomenal company, and they do all the hard work of building a business. They warehouse the products. They have the website that that you can access. Uh, it's just an incredible company, and they have incredible products. And we basically um, market products to people. We find a need, and one of my favorite products is the CBD. There we go, the CBD spray. I love this product. Now, we have a lot of products. We have gummy vitamins. We have Neutralite vitamins and supplements. We have the excess energy drinks. We have artistry with great skincare products. Um, all the products have a 180-day guarantee. And if you don't get the results you want or you don't like the product, basically the company will make you satisfied. They'll either give your money back or replace it with a different product, whatever. The company wants you to be satisfied. So we get um, customers when we find a need. Someone that expresses they have joint pains. My shoulder hurts. Um, I love the CBD spray because as a diabetic, I have some neuropathy, and it'll wake me up in the middle of the night, and I just uh, spray my feet because basically that's where I have the neuropathy and pain, and basically it goes away, and I can sleep and so forth. Um, One of the important things that Amway wants us to do is to promote products, but not promote them beyond what the sciences and what's on the website. uh, don't make diagnoses. We're not doctors in this business. I mean, I'm a doctor, but in this business, I'm not a doctor. Okay. I promote products that this product helps me and it may help you. We can't guarantee it. We need to be protective of the corporation and not say things that aren't backed by science or that aren't really verified by the corporation. Anyway, we have great products and we look for people who have a need and we create some customers. And as we create some customers, we're going to gain the retail profit on those products. And, you know, Amway ships them, our customers can place their own orders. You know, they pay for the products themselves, and we benefit from the points associated with the products, and we benefit from the retail profit. So that's how we make some money. So you run your own business on your own terms. We have many different products. Become an expert with expert stories from personal use of our great products. Choose the products that you want to really promote and learn them and learn how to promote them. You know, the corporation has videos and the information that you can text to people or send them videos, send them information. Basically, the company is incredible in how it helps us to spread the word about our products using the technology of today. Basically, you work on your own schedule, you choose your hours. Uh, you know, you can 24/7. You can basically send out information. Our phones become uh, our business, basically, uh, and it's amazing how technology changes our world. You know, in medicine, if I need to look up a medicine and the information on a medicine, or if I need to look up a diagnosis, I don't pull out a book anymore. I just simply pull out my phone and search whatever. It's just really incredible what technology has allowed us to do. Years ago, we would drive hours to basically discuss the business with someone. Today, we can refer them to the Thursday night, presentation, and they'll get some information. And if they watch enough times, they'll certainly begin to understand the business. And then you can FaceTime people, and you know they can be thousands of miles away, and simply you can build a relationship. And this business is all about relationships. Um, so, how you make money as an IBO versus as a hustle, a side hustle. In a side hustle, if you're driving for Uber, you're driving one customer at a time. And if that customer doesn't show up, you're not getting anything. Okay. In the Amway IBO model, okay, we can relate and interact with many people. Okay. They can become our customers or they can become an IBO team member in your community. And simply, there's lots of benefits to both. Okay. There's people that don't want to build a business that simply, you know, want to use a product. So they become our customers and we built relationships with our customers and we built a team of people in our community. So that's the big difference is in most side hustles it's a 1-to-1 ratio and you're not benefiting from building a community. In our business you benefit from building a community. And so what if you have 10 IBOs in your community? What if you have 100 IBOs in your community? There's lots of different levels in income based on the size of the community that you're going to build. So you get support, okay? As IBOs, we have support from an upline team, from a crossline team. We have support, okay? We basically build our community by helping each other, knowing that each other's dreams are very different. Everybody has a different dream, and they want to take care of a parent. They may want to, you know, buy braces for their kids' teeth. They might want to, send their kids to a different school. Everybody's got a different dream, but as you built a community, you can make money, you can make more money, uh, the bigger your community becomes. There's lots of support from the Amway Corporation. Okay, there's lots of support from our team and the mentorship we get. It's a win-win situation. Independence is your equation, basically. Desire for more. Okay. Opportunity for extra income, the risk and the work of the business, and then the control that you have in this business. Basically, you can build it as big as you want, and basically, the bigger you built it, basically, more income you can generate. So the independence equation, desire for more, you have it. The more money you want to make, simply build a bigger community, and it will be there. Extra income, you can make an extra $100, extra $1,000, whatever. The bigger your community, and that means the bigger your dream, the bigger your community, and simply you can make more money. Skin in the game. In every entrepreneurship business, there's work involved. There's minimal risk in this business. Uh, you know, I look at the risk of this business. Nobody ever dies from soap, right? Nobody ever dies, But basically, uh, there's simply no risk in comparison to the risks that we face in medicine, day in and day out. There's no minimums required. Uh, Simply, we need some customer volume. Uh, the entrance fee is $76. I mean, that's peanuts in comparison to buy a franchise or buy a McDonald's. Uh, so control. You decide how big you want to build it. You decide the product lines that you want to promote and become expert in. You decide what your schedule would be. You build the team of people that you want to work with, and people that are like-minded, and people that want to get more in their life. And here are some of our friends in the business, and simply they're awesome. They all have different backgrounds, but they all had a desire for more. And simply, you can do this. Anybody can do this, and it's so amazing how that when you really understand the power of community, the power of building a team, when you understand that, you realize how different it is from driving for Uber or many of the other side hustles that are available. Uh, Thank you very much. Hope you got something out of this presentation. Come back next Thursday. There's someone that will be different, but will simply tell you you can do this. And I'll turn it back to Ken.
Clarence, thank you so much. Great presentation. I think you have perfectly articulated the essence of the business. Really, um, I love how you started off talking about the fact that, what is this? It's a side hustle, right? This is, and I say that with the respect that somebody who is doing something on the side deserves, because all of us are crazy busy. It doesn't matter who you are, what you do in life. We live in a world today where people are, quite frankly, just kind of maxed out. So people think to themselves, I have a plan A. There is something that I do with my life. I would love to be able to, earn some more money for myself and my family. Maybe I want to travel more. whatever your reason or your dream is, what, your goals. Maybe you want to save more, maybe you want to pay off some of your bills faster, do something different with your children, change cars, change houses, whatever it is. It requires time and money. And you're thinking, gosh, I want to be able to do something, but like Clarence was talking about, if you get involved in something high risk or something that has a lot of um, liability or overhead, or a huge investment, like you talked about, if you were getting involved in some sort of franchise or some other type of business, for most people, this certainly was this way for my wife Jennifer and I. We didn't have the resources, time, training, inclination to even consider something like that. I needed something that I could step into at my own pace, and I could begin to learn kind of on the job. I had mentors and people that would help me, and a product line that was proven. I needed to know that something was out there that I could jump into and not have to worry about the mechanics of running a business, because I was already had a full-time job in life. And I'm sure for many people watching right now and listening in, you're thinking the exact same thing. I know that's what Dr. Freed was thinking as well. So this is a unique business. And so I would say this, because this would be a question I'd be asking: is this for me? And I don't know. Honestly, like Clarence was even talking about, I don't know if it's for you. I know that it um, is an incredible business, and like Clarence said, the heavy lifting is already handled. So the question turns into: do you have an interest in some of the product lines that Clarence mentioned? Maybe something in the area of skincare or health and nutrition, supplements or sports nutrition, energy drinks, things like that. Maybe it's home care products. Maybe it's some of the other unique product lines that Amway has, that we have access to. What's cool about this business is that they handle all of that part. Your job is to say, well, this is already an interest I have. And these are some product lines that are second to none and are in this category that I'm already interested in. And I'm also looking for a way to make some money and capitalize on that, but do it at my own speed. When you start asking yourself and answering those type of questions, that is the kind of business that this is that can help you. So like Clarence said, whether you want to make $100 a month, couple $100 a month, $1,000 a month more, you need to be thinking, would something like this make sense for me, because I'm already very busy. I don't want to have to invest a lot of time and money into something. And I don't mean to say that this doesn't take work. It does take work. It's a business. But I don't want to do it in such a way that I'm feeling this crazy amount of pressure on myself when I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to commit right now, because I need to learn and get going, but I need to get started. And so you have all these competing feelings. Well, wouldn't it be cool if you had a business like this, that so much of that stuff is set in place? And in addition to that, you have access to people. Clarence talked about a crossline and upline. And if you don't know what that is, an upline would be somebody who has been in the business longer than you, that's in what we call your line of sponsorship, meaning if you get started, you get connected to the person that invited you today, and they're connected to somebody else who showed them the business, and so on and so forth. And along the way, there are some people that are very successful and have made mistakes that you don't need to make, and have techniques and can show you ideas and things, along with the Amway Corporation, along with a training company called Efinity, that can help you get some training and education so that you can move your business forward, but do it again on your own terms. So I hope that those are some of the questions you're asking yourself. If you want to understand how the money works a little bit more, how the volume moved equates to dollars earned, get back with the person that invited you. They can send you some more information. And with that, I don't want to spend too much more time talking this evening, but it's been great sharing with you, Clarence, thank you again for a great presentation. Everybody else, Happy New Year. If you're a guest tonight, get back with the person that invited you. Sit down over a cup of coffee or online, however it's easiest for you to get back with them. Get some more information so that you can see more about this business and get started. It's really a no-brainer, in my opinion, in terms of the risk to reward, but that's something you need to decide. We would just encourage you to get started and get moving forward. So with that, have a great night, everybody. It was awesome to be able to spend the first Thursday of 2023 with you, and we will talk to you all next week. Have a great night, everybody, and a great rest of your week. Bye-bye.